ready to do battle between the New York Giants
it is week 2.
and the Dallas Cowboys. The first
It's
game's
week
out
2,
of the way,
year
time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off
of
in week
SIS.
2.
SIS means schools in session. That's the name of the league.
Touchback as that
This is week 2.
over the end line.
Y'all seen what I did to my week 1 opponent, 51 or whatever. That's my week 2 opponent in this league.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
I think all my adjustments went in, but
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete.
they call him for that.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And they'll go on the ground.
God.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary.
Oh, my God, he burnt Jenkins. Who the hell is that?
Touchdown, Cowboys. Allen Hurns, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I'm trying to figure out how he got that. Oh, what now?
Here comes Cobb.
How he got that stretch. And I put the whole team to that
goes
side.
just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Now, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
On 1st down, it's Lauletta. He couldn't quite hold it.
You know his overall is 99. This is year 3, so Beckham overall is 99, and he can't.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
Can't put it no better than that, bro.
A lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to the air, Lauletta on 2nd down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Lauletta looking to throw on second down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Come on, man. They dropped everything, bro. I can't with this game, bro. They dropped every ball, bro.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week.
Fucking big-ass tight end. A cornerback made you cough it up. This shit is crazy.
You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. A shotgun snap to Lauletta. It's caught. Shepard. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one.
Earn that shit, bro. Fight for that shit, bro. Catch that shit, bro. All these drops and all that.
Plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it with Miller.
That is a touchdown. What is up with this game?
A pickup on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
This shit is crazy.
Well, it's been the air
Madden just be doing mad crazy shit this year. This the craziest year ever. Wide open drops. Craziest year ever.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert?
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense coming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Looking to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
That's that nigga name.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That toss.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing about playing this guy, man, he doesn't do the same shit everybody does.
Nice early burst.
Say that about him.
Nice gain, too.
He does his own shit.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Airing it out for Hurns.
What the fuck? He just stopped. He just stopped.
And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants.
Dude, he was with him the whole time, right? He just stopped. I gotta switch that. Oh, not mine. I gotta switch that. Somebody else gotta go over there on this guy. This is ridiculous. We gotta change this. I gotta go to the cornerback thing.
42 yards.
This is ridiculous. It's embarrassing.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We were ready for that shit.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Excuse me.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. They'll set up to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket.
Guys.
You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Field goal. Let's go down
there. That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Missed it. Yes. Let's go. You idiot. Let's go. Dougie Fresh. Fresh Dougie Fresh.
So that's when you almost never see it
quack,
this level. Wobbler from very short range, and it winds up no good.
All right, Brandon.
Now we just got to go down there and score.
Or someone got a hand on it, then I can understand it, but it's almost
God, you see how this face mask.
Stop this swing. A very strange
Hold it. Wow. Please accept it. Accept it. Accept it.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway. So
what, you can hear me, bro?
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
You seen that tackle? That nigga came in like water. I tried to cut back in there to the right.
Back to throw, Loletta.
Give me that.
And it falls down.
Yo, when I say these, bruh, these shits be gay, bruh. These shits is gay, bruh.
Get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there.
That was nice. Bruh. Like, this Madden game is terrible. What type of...
An incomplete pass on
all my receivers are 90. All of them. I don't understand this. I really don't. I don't get this shit at all. All my receivers 90.
Now here's Loletta.
Get that. X. That's catch. Fuck that shit.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Go down.
23 yards on the play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Detroit! Gone! All right, here we go. 3-19.
I want to do the other play.
Watch him now, Barney.
Loletta on 1st down. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
No. Check. Patriot.
To the air yet again. Loletta. Throw left side complete. It's Shepard. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now it's Laletta. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Fuck. F. Ingram, 90 speed, bro. What the fuck's going on, man?
Let's
go.
And the Giants are in for 6. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Change his game plan. You're losing.
Like they missed on an opportunity
game plan got to change, Dougie Fresh.
Couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
Keep doing what you're doing.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL,
like that formation.
Let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before.
That shit out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Supposed to be a pick. I went for the swat. Fuck it. Go for the pick. They do these dumb animations and get frozen and all this other stupid shit.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Good D.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sick as hell.
Now let's go.
Now back to throw. His man complete over the middle. That's Whitaker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield.
You ain't even getting field goal range, bro. You're not even going to see the goalpost. You can't even make a 20-yarder. Makes you think you're going to make a 40-yarder. You ain't doing nothing. Nathan Hot Dogs. You understand me? Nathan motherfucking Hot Dogs.
They'll run it now.
Bro, you're not doing.
Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn
chair.
Not
doing nothing. Nathan, you hit me first time. Nathan, motherfucking Hot Dogs. That's what we serving you today, bro.
Back to throw here.
Get him. Look out.
Able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
That shit fast.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
See, I told you this nigga do craziest plays. The plays he does, I've never seen before. That's one thing I can say about him. He do his own shit. I'm gonna get him though. Don't worry.
This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
You ain't 90 for nothing, bro.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Leopard! Detroit!
He'll look to throw.
Yeah, let's say somebody play.
It's incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
He's blocking niggas and everything. I wasn't even listening.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
Excuse me.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Let's score again.
Exactly
Field
right.
goals don't win
Third
the game.
down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
0. Oh, that's what he did to the Steelers. That's what he did to me.
Kicks
kept doing that show blitz shit.
Such a big deal, and now
so
you just expect him to make
it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
I could do that saying I did it to him in my league, so that's when he started doing it. He left my league and took my defense.
Trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They begin with a run by Miller. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second down, here's Loletta. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Oh, you're doing man coverage. You're doing man coverage. Don't switch it up, because I'm calling it.
First down, Loletta. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Giants.
Don't switch it up, because I'm calling it.
Randall Cobb.
Don't switch it up like she did. I seen you do me coverage. You switched it to cover 3. You just blew your coverage. You just blew it.
And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
Don't switch it up before the height, because now they got to get back in place.
I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that
Yeah,
in
so you can hear me. Because as soon as I say man coverage, you switched it up. I don't give a fuck. You can hear me, Dougie Fresh. I'm going to stop you again. You're going to get another field goal with something, and I'm sure again and again and again and again.
A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And
can't stop me, man.
To get points on the
defense,
board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him.
And he can't
You sitting back there, you think Carter ain't going to get to you? You think Carter is not? You better go check that boy's ratings out, bro.
I do, and I think we're seeing it right
here. He's going to get to you sooner or later. He get it.
How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
We're going to watch them too, right?
From from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
That's all he needs.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Yeah, he got 28. He gonna break that 30 record, bro. He gonna break it. Nah, about time they playing. Jesus Christ.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
Boom, 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 boom. Chicka boom, 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 boom. Chicka boom, 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 boom. Chicka boom, 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 boom.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Let's get back there.
This is brought in at the 21.
Everybody else can do these crazy.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown,
touchdown.
Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
I don't want to hear my voice no more. No, you don't, little TT. You want to hear my voice. You're losing. That's why you don't want to hit me.
Lawletta.
Let's get that.
Yo, this
guy, man. I don't understand. How are you 99 back on?
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not
back
a bad
overall is
throw.
90.
The collision came at the exact time
he can't catch
he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense.
OG pass.
3-19.
Lawletta again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
It's pass to the fence.
Play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down,
I'm really worried about him winning.
You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Lawletta. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Taco Charlton in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Dougie
Fresh. The football. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Lamar Miller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. Because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Airing it out for Hearns. And that is incomplete. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Here comes Cobb. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Every time I throw it to him, it just looked real stupid and crazy. Drops.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
Out of the gun, Lauletta. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Gone, 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 gone. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
From the gun, here's Lauletta. And he comes back with one complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Lauletta from the 50. It's caught. Shepard. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Lauletta back to the air. And this is incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Pass Lamar Miller, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Lamar Miller with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
That's what you got to do. You got to pass so much they don't think you're going to run.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Rosas now to kick this one away.
I get like 40 or 50 points
to
on
return
them.
this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
Looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Lauletta looking to throw on 2nd down. Open space inside the 10. And this is caught at the 8. And finally.
You got to concede. What are you doing?
Taken down at the 4-yard line.
I just picked the wrong play. Play Dougie Fresh.
They'll try and run for it on first and
goal. He can grab my face mask. Come on, why y'all keep letting him do that?
From the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle.
Why he doing
and that one blown up quickly.
That's what he did in the last video. He did this hand thing.
Started. It'll go as a loss of a yard.
Instead of just plowing through these holes, they put their hand on the offensive line and just sit there and wait.
Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I can't stand when they do that
shit. I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Lauletta to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
Aldrich Rosas now to try the Giants field goal. And the kick by Rosas is good. and their lead will swell up to 28. They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
Wrong time to be running. You might as well just shoot the clock.
To break off a big one, and
I'm okay with you showing the clock. You're just going to run it.
And just try and ram his
way
forward and get what he can.
I don't get why niggas run it.
The last play got just a yard.
Down about
Here's
28
second and 9 from the 26.
That makes no fucking sense.
On play action, they'll throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be third and forever.
I've been doing this shit to him.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way.
I stopped doing it because it's too easy.
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining. This dude I beat, as they burn one here in this third quarter.
He's starting to put it on his
page. The Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Me and my friend D Skirt been doing this shit since last
Giants now gets ready to head back onto the field.
And
they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
So bad.
I don't know about
that.
Super
tough. This is ridiculous. This game is over.
Here's Lauletta now on second. He'll rifle this one deep
God,
right side. So the long
attempt
falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear it in film session. But coach,
now I want to see.
I thrown it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
Gone! Detroit!
Throwing on third down, Lauletta. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants have got it on cruise control.
Bro, I did that shit twice.
Rosas to add the extra point. Rosas
bro, you won't ever have to see that play again. I just saw something. I want to do it again.
Rosas now to kick this one away. And this will not
you don't have to worry about saying that play again. I'm just saying something.
Touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle.
Beckham the first time. I wanted to see if it'd be open again.
Now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Bro, shoot the clock, bro.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
You know that's game. Just shoot the clock.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Damon Harrison in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a give to Miller. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. In on the stop, it was Dorrance Armstrong.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Oh, man. Sick. Oh, Jesus.
Good, good. Good, good.
Again, it's Miller. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Let me see something here.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Lauletta. Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon.
2 o'clock, bro. Let's go.
For the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Off off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants.
This is what you're going to see the Eagles do all day.
Last week, didn't he? He certainly
copied
did.
That shit
when
from
I'm
me.
watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember traffic, turbulence, people around you. Two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away. Tuck it away because you've got to take care of the ball.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Dumps it complete to Miller. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good. But at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hurry up, here we go.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Oh, that's the job alarm. Let's go.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, 17 George, watch that.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Whitaker. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Gone!
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Ew, yuck. Yuck.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14.
taking your sweet time. That's what's up, though.
He'll look to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. First down carry now for Miller. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you say, if you're that ball carrier, hold